Hello everyone, it's GCSE revision here, and today we're moving on with the GCSE business course, and today's lesson will be on stakeholders. So today we're going to be looking at stakeholders, and to firstly be able to start the lesson we're going to have to know what a stakeholder is. So here's the definition. So the definition is the individuals and organisations who affect and are affected by the activities of a business. So here, to pick up all of our marks, we have to state that it's the individuals and organisations who affect, and we have to say that they are also affected by the business, and that's how you get your 2 marks. Okay, so now moving on, we're going to be looking at examples of stakeholders. So really, it's dead simple. You just have to think of anyone who is affected by business. So those can be the owners of the business, they can be employees, they can be governments, and they can even be people like suppliers and distributors. Now we're going to have to look at why these are stakeholders. Now, for an owner, are they affected by the business? Yes, because in turn they own the business, and they primarily affect the decision of the business because it is their own business and they decide how it's going to work. The employees, they are affected, yes, because they're paid by the business. Governments, they are affected by business because they do receive tax from the business, and also they affect the business because they set the laws which the business has to follow. Suppliers and distributors, they're both affected by the business because the business orders from them and they order from the business. So, in all, these are all affected by the business, and some affect the business, so that's why they are stakeholders. Okay, I've drawn up a table here showing the advantages and disadvantages of the growth for stakeholders. So if a business grows, there are always advantages and disadvantages that will affect its stakeholders. Some of these include that the employees, which is spelled incorrectly, may be more motivated to work for a better business, so there's a higher work output. The government may receive more taxes if the business is outputting more or creating new outlets which are selling in. And also the suppliers may benefit as they get more orders from that business. Now, some negatives are that the suppliers may be forced to sell at lower prices as the business is more powerful, so this talks about economies of scale, which you'll learn about in another video. And that the government may suffer if the business relocates overseas. Now, this is because if the business does move overseas, they're not going to be paying income tax or corporation tax within that country, so the government isn't going to receive as much tax and in turn not be as well off. So that's the lesson for today, guys. Thank you for listening, and come back if you want to learn more about GCSE business. So, yep, good luck and go get those grades.